Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be talking about the topic of Indian Status Report on Road Safety 2024. So if there is one point of infrastructure in India which is on development and has seen a lot of development in the last you can say around 1 decade or 15 years, so that you can say is the road infrastructure. But the problem lies still that the road, with the development of the road infrastructure, the number of road accidents are also on a rise, and that is why this report becomes all the more important to know about the road safety and what is the status, how things are happening in India. So let us first of all look at the topic of discussion, first at the news, then highlights of the report, then road safety in different states of India, road accidents in India, and prelims practice question. Topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 3, that is economy, and if specifically if we talk about, then infrastructure becomes very important, can be very important for you for essay also, because the facts you can quote and these are credible facts because our report is talking about it. And before moving forward, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. The news talks about on the challenges to road safety in India, a topic, a point that is always in the discussion throughout the year. What is the status of road safety? What is the status of road accidents? How many fatalities are taking place in India? So let us talk about the report, which is India Status Report on Road Safety 2024. So this is a very recent report with regard to the year, that is 2024, and it is prepared by the TRIP Center at IIT Delhi. And what they does is, or what are the highlights that they have shown in this report is, it highlights India's slow progress towards meeting international goals of reducing road accident fatalities. That what has India done, or how India is performing, or at what level India is with regard to or with comparison to its global partners, whether India has done well in getting the number of road accidents down or not. Then it emphasizes the organic connection between road construction, mobility, and the need for a differentiated approach to mitigate road accidents. So when we talk about, if we see that in the last 15 to 20 years, the number of two-wheelers and four-wheelers on the road has increased many folds. Now there are, if specifically we talk about then metropolitan cities, one of the most important topic of discussion or which remains in news all over the year, and that is the traffic on the roads. And specifically if I talk about, then imagine the situation, we always hear the traffic situation of Bengaluru, the traffic situation of Delhi, the traffic situation of Mumbai, because these are big metropolitan cities. These are cities which has more number of two-wheelers and four-wheelers on the road. So the congestion on the road is more as compared to other cities. And if we talk about, then there is an absolute relation between the number of vehicles and how the infrastructure of that city is. If the infrastructure will be good, then the number of vehicles on the roads will be more, because then people will be driving more. Now let us talk about the highlights of the report. So what does the report talks about? So it analyzes road safety in India using data from FIR from 6 states. So what has it done is, it has collected data with regard to the FIRs that has been filed with regard to the road accidents in the 6 different states of India. Then it also exposes disparities in road traffic death rates across different states of India. And it also talks about how vulnerable two-wheelers are, be it cycles or be it motorcycles, and the high rate of fatal crashes involving trucks. So it talks about that how vulnerable two-wheelers are with regard to the number of accidents which takes place, and also it talks about the vehicles which are impactful in those accidents and which are involved in those accidents, like for example heavy vehicles like buses and trucks. Then it also talks about that road traffic injuries remain a major public health challenge in India, because a number of people loses life because of road accidents in India. Then most Indian states are unlikely to meet the United Nations Decade of Action for Road Safety goal to halve traffic deaths by the year 2030. Now this is very, very difficult because it talks about that by the year 2030, the number of deaths which takes place because of road accident needs to be halved. It means it needs to come down to 50%. Now this is very, very difficult goal as of now to reach. Then the year 2021, road traffic injuries were the 13th leading cause of death in India and the 12th leading cause of health loss. So the year 2021, imagine that road traffic injuries were the 13th leading cause of deaths in India. Now this talks about that road accidents, there are a number of people who are losing their life. It is not in hundreds, it goes into thousands and lakhs. Then if we talk about 6 states, then these 6 states are Haryana, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Punjab, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. Road traffic injuries ranked among the top 10 causes of health loss. So road traffic injuries in these 6 states, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh as of now is a union territory, but let us include this and say that 5 states and 1 union territories. So road traffic inquiries or injuries ranked among the top 10 causes of health loss. So top 10 causes of health loss in these 6 states, one of the reason is the road accidents. Then why is crash surveillance necessary in India? As of now, we do not have a crash surveillance. When we say crash surveillance, it means that a national level database needs to be there which can be accessed by people if they want to know any information with regard to the district level, state level or national level, that how many accidents are taking place, how many people are losing their lives because of this, how many people are getting injured, how many two-wheelers are there, how many four-wheelers are there, how many heavy vehicles are there. So as of now, we do not possess that. So India's national road safety data systems are insufficient for guiding public policy, and there is no national crash level database. So as of now, at the national level, there is no information or data that how many people loses life because of road accident, how many people gets injured because of road accidents, how many two-wheelers and four-wheelers have lost their life because of road accidents. So no national database as of now is present in our country. Then the road safety statistics at both state and national levels are compiled from different police stations record. Like for example, they collect the FIRs from different police stations which are aggregated at district, state and national levels. But if we talk about this method of doing things, then this method of doing things will not give good and authentic or efficient data, because many a times the police stations will be missed and the data will be missed out. So effective and efficient data collection needs to be done. Then these tables often contain inaccurate information on key variables like, for example, how many people have lost their life, how many people have become injured, then in the last 5 years, how many deaths have taken place, in the last 10 years, how many deaths have taken place, whether the number of deaths are increasing or the number of deaths are decreasing, and many more. Then how are states faring in road safety? So how are different states doing? So if we talk about per capita death rates, it is differing more than threefold between states. So the number of deaths with regard to different states, the number of deaths are different. Tamil Nadu, Telangana and Chhattisgarh, they have recorded the highest death rate. So Tamil Nadu, Telangana and Chhattisgarh highest death rate, and I am talking about 1 lakh people per 1 lakh people. So Tamil Nadu is 21.9, Telangana is 19.2 and Chhattisgarh is 17.6. So these 3 states, the highest death rates are reported. Then West Bengal and Bihar had the lowest rates per 1 lakh people, and that is 5.9, and this was in the year 2021. So West Bengal and Bihar lowest, And then if we talk about the 6 states, and that is Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu, then they account for nearly half of all traffic fatalities in India. So more than 50% deaths because of road accident takes place in these 6 states, that is Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. Then if we talk about the people who are losing their life, the most number of lives lost is by pedestrians, cyclists and motorcycle, or you can say the two-wheelers or the bikes. They are the most common victim of road accidents, and while trucks are responsible for the highest proportion of impacting vehicles, then only 7 states do more than 50% of motorized two-wheeler riders wear helmets. So as of now also, even after knowing that helmets can save anyone's life, people are not using helmets on two-wheelers. Then basic traffic safety measures including traffic calming, markings and signage are still lacking in most of the states, and this plays a major role especially during the night travel. Then helmet usage in rural areas is particularly low, and trauma care facilities are also inadequate. So when in rural areas, if any road accident takes place, so it becomes difficult to reach to a good hospital. Now look at this chart. This chart talks about percentage of road traffic death by victims mode of transport in 6 states, and these 6 states are Chhattisgarh, Chandigarh, Delhi, Haryana, Maharashtra and Uttarakhand. So it talks about, out of all, we see that motorized two-wheeler are the highest when it comes to becoming a victim in a road accidents. Chhattisgarh 58, Chandigarh 51, Delhi 40, Haryana 47, Maharashtra 58 and Uttarakhand 48. So out of all, others are pedestrian, bicycle, car, bus, truck, farm tractor, others. But as compared to all others, people losing life, majority of them were on motorized two-wheeler. Next comes, this chart talks about percentage of road traffic deaths by type of impacting vehicle in 6 states. It means that the vehicle, if on the one side there is cycle, there is bike or there is four-wheeler like car, then on the other hand, which impacting vehicle was there? So the states are Chhattisgarh, Chandigarh, Delhi, Haryana, Maharashtra and Uttarakhand. So in this, the first impacting vehicle is the truck. So truck is one of the most available impacting vehicle when it comes to road accidents, and you can say other can be motorized two-wheeler is there. Then you can say buses are also there. So these are the impacting vehicle which are involved in majority of the road accidents. Then if we talk about the India's comparison with developed nations like European nations or the Scandinavian countries. So in the year 1990, an Indian was 40% more likely to die in a road accident than someone in developed countries. So during the time of 1990s, Indian getting injured or death in a road accident was around 40% more. But now in the year 2021, this figure has soared to 600%. It means that as compared to the developed countries, people in India are more prone to death in a road accident. And this is a very, very huge gap between India and developed nations. Now let's talk about few of the solutions which can be taken or done. Better equipped vehicles with more advanced safety features can be made so that the people who are losing life in a small accident or in a light intensity accident can be prevented. Then different pedestrian lanes can be made so that the pedestrian do not come in direct contact with the vehicles running on road. Then separate lane for heavy vehicles like for example the buses and the truck, because these vehicles also cause a lot of road congestion, and if they get damaged, then at the road the traffic is also bound to take place. Then better surveillance can be kept so that people do not do speed speed driving or road rage accidents, the number of road rage accidents need to come down. Now let us talk about few of the aspects of road accidents in India, and this is with regard to the Road Accidents in India Report 2022 by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. So it talks about that in the year 2022, a total of 4,61,312 road accidents occurred in India, which led to 1,68,491 deaths and around 4,43 people got injured. So the number of deaths which are taking place because of road accident is in lakhs. Then this represents an 11.9% year-on-year increase in accidents. So the number of accidents on roads is on a rise. 9.4% rise in fatalities. Number of people losing their life in road accidents is also on a rise, and around 15.3% surge in the number of people injured compared to the previous year. Then around 32.9% of accidents took place on national highways and expressways, and 23.1% on state highways, and the remaining 43.9% on other roads. So on national highways, a lot number of road accidents is taking place. Then comes the young adults in the age group of 18 to 45 years accounted for around 66.5% of the victims in 2022. It means the age group of 18 to 45 years are the people who are losing their life on road accidents, and this is the young population of India which is losing life in the road accident, and this is a point of concern for the nation at the national and state and district level, that the working age population of India is who is dying in the road accidents. And now in the end, a prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. That is, the Brasilia Declaration of 2015 is associated with road safety, air accident safety, climate change safety, or none of the above. So give me the answer in the comment section, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.